So you guys are racing along through the night. I assume you are driving Colt along these dark backcountry roads, and you are finally approaching a little rise in the hill that lets you know that NEWRIDGE is around the corner. Again, Acres, you live somewhat farther from town.
Yeah.
What's it like in the car? What you chatting about? Is it silent?
No, it is
No,
not.
it's not
silent.
So as soon as you pull out of the Acres
No,
abode
as
and you're
soon as
on
I
the
pull out,
road...
I expect to be grilled as soon as I get in the car.
No. I think it's silent pulling out of the driveway. Completely quiet. Just like, I don't know what to say first. And then it's going to be just like the torrent of like... Oh, God. It's... Wendell. Now, are you... Is this a good thing now? Are you okay that you have this in your hand? Like, it is bothering me that you're so okay with it.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because
Also, before we leave, do you want to get Bud or you want to leave Bud here?
I want to get Bud.
Sure.
Slam it, throw it back in reverse.
And you go back.
Go throw Bud in the back.
Come on, Bud.
You get Bud. In the back or in the cab with you?
I just assumed in like the back of the truck.
Oh, okay, cool. Sure, yeah.
He's like renting around town in the back.
Sure.
While
Okay,
we're,
cool.
Out doing stuff.
Great.
Like dogs do.
I'm not planning it in a high-speed chase.
Right.
At this point.
So you're driving along. Now with Bud. And you paused your argument.
Sorry.
to go get Bud.
Paused it.
I'm like, I opened the middle window thing in the back, and I'm like petting Bud through the little window. Okay, look.
Yes, please. I'm looking as best I can.
I know. Okay. So why I'm freaking out, but I'm like trying to keep my shit together. But here's what I think. Okay. So the bad shit happened to the people who took the thing off of the island, right? And we put it back.
Yeah, but now you have it.
Right. But it was given to me. So like I think that means I'm good.
Yeah, but how do you know it wasn't given to them?
That's a good point.
It is a great point. I thought of it the second you brought that shit in the living room.
Yeah, that's fair. But the thing said that like the big bear said that I was supposed to like
Right, the big bear in your dream.
Right.
And you're just trusting this flat out as it is.
I'm going with what I got.
All right.
And what I got is I woke up and this shit was in my hands and I definitely put it back on the island and you saw me leave it on the island. So why is it here in my hands right now after I was listening to the sweet sounds of wind song in my sleep?
Well, first off, you were listening to the fucking sounds of wind song in your sleep instead of Bad Company. You probably would have been fine. You wouldn't have this shit that we're dealing with.
You were thrashing around in your sleep listening to Bad Company.
It wasn't Bad Company, all right? Shut up. Anywho,
It was relaxing.
Do you see what relaxing got us? Now we got an ancient totem of go fuck yourself, and we're gonna die because of it. Thanks.
That's not necessarily true.
You hit something.
In the car?
You hit something. Something in the road.
Oh shit!
Was I not watching?
That heated thing where you're like looking to your right instead of talking, maybe. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just.
You're not in danger. Or
okay.
Anything, but
just
you just hit something. Do you keep going? Do you stop? What are you doing?
What the hell was that?
Son of a bitch! I'm slowing down. What does Bud seem to be doing behind me?
He's like just trying to keep his footing as you're slowing down because he's in the back, which is unsafe for a dog.
Have you not seen dogs?
I've seen many dogs before.
Fuck! I stop the car and I get out against better damn judgment because I can't be in this damn cab with this damn voodoo doll anymore. So I get out of the damn car and look behind it.
It's very dark.
I have my mag light.
Great. You take out your mag light and you walk back what are you doing, by the way? You walk back a few feet, you're shining it around.
Yeah.
You can't see anything.
Fuck this shit. Fuck
Yeah.
you, Wendell.
I think I get out of the car and like get Bud on a lead and get him out of the back of it. But you don't see anything?
I go around front of my car and look for any like damage.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a dent in the front. Where are you?
What the fuck is
like
this?
around the back looking with...
You see it. Investigate a mystery.
Oh, shit. That's plus sharp. Mm-hmm. 9.
Bud sees it too. You get to ask two questions. Or one question, is it? Off of the... Yeah, on a 7 and 9 for investigate a mystery. Is that what it was?
Meanwhile, I'm up front. What the fuck's with this dent? Nothing in the road.
It is something lying, skittering in the road.
I get to ask one. I will ask, what sort of creature is it?
Wendell, you have never seen anything like this before. It is this almost silvery, carapaced bug beetle type thing with just a few too many legs and a powerful front foreclaws and a mean, long, silver tubular proboscis that has just been crumpled by the front of Booth's car.
Oh.
And it is... And there's like little bits of some sort of ichor like spilling out of the front of its mouth.
Oh shit! Hey, Colt, did you not see this back here?
I didn't see nothing back there, but I'm heading his way with my mag light.
Get my axe out of the truck.
Grab his axe too.
You do. He is staring at nothing.
All right, Wendell.
What?
Is this a joke?
Dude, I'm not. Do you not see this huge fucking bug thing?
There is nothing on the ground right now that you're pointing at. Do I hear nothing as well?
Nothing.
Sweet.
Is Bud looking at it too?
Bud is staring at this thing.
Dude, Bud sees it.
All right, the dog's just looking somewhere.
Yeah, he's looking at what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I'm looking at nothing.
Okay, hold his leash.
Grab his leash.
Right, I'm gonna go. And...
You want the axe?
Yeah, I want the axe.
Hand you the axe.
Sorry, in my brain that transaction happened. I want to. How big is this thing?
It's big. It's just bigger than any beetle that you've seen. It's like, I would say it's about the size of a loaf of bread.
Okay.
It's big.
Okay.
And you can see that parts of it have obviously been smushed by a car, right? But it's got this shining sort of silvery carapace, right? This hard beetle shell on the outside, whereas the underside is more dark and sort of vulnerable looking. And these are part of the areas that are broken open and sort of bleeding on the pavement. It smells very acidic. There's this bite, which you do not smell, Cole.
There is nothing fucking there, Wendell.
As you're holding Bud, he's just completely fixated on the same spot.
Okay.
I don't know how you, Colt,
Is this a fucking trick, Wendell, that you taught Bud how to do this?
No,
You've been trying to show me for a day?
No, what the... No!
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna walk over to it, and I'm gonna just, like, touch the bone in my pocket with the one hand. But with the other hand, I want to, because I imagine it's like the axe where it's got, the axe side and then the spike on the other side or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it's like a fire axe.
Yeah, like a fire axe.
It's more of a wood axe, but yeah, it definitely has the sort of splitting spike.
Yeah. I want to, like, poke at the thing with the splitting spike part.
What are you doing here? What is this? Is this, are you investigating
I'm trying
it?
to see if this thing is real.
Okay, yeah, roll 2d6 plus sharp.
That is a 9.
Okay, you get to ask me one more thing on Investigate a Mystery based on your poking it with your axe.
What is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here? Nothing in front of you as you are poking this thing chittering. It keeps chittering. And it's getting weaker and weaker as whatever life force it has sort of bleeds away. But the one thing that you're trying to figure out, what is being concealed here, something becomes apparent to you. As this thing's chittering stops, you're hearing it all through the woods to your left. As you look into what you were passing, if we look at the map...
Is left north?
Left is south, actually, of the main road. So, you see there, right there? You are looking directly into Hilltop Logging Company's zoned areas for forestry. And you just hear throughout the treetops and branches to your left, to the south, towards Hilltop.
Oh, shit.
All right,
You're sure you can't see this thing?
Yeah. No, but why don't you just go ahead and get its number so I can call it about the dent it put in my car? I'm just going to start walking back to my car. To my truck, excuse me.
So, like, as I poke it, though, it's like, this is a real...
And it's dying.
That's
the other thing.
I want to put it out of its misery.
You do.
End it.
And your axe gets a little, it's got this sort of carapace type thing, but you are able to crunch through, and there's a little bit that splatters up, but it doesn't hit you or anything like that. And there's one more thing that you notice as you pull back your axe. The wood on it is starting to smoke a little bit from where a little bit of splashback on the axe haft landed.
Oh, shit. I want to clean that off of it. Do you have, like, a rag or something in the truck?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Check
I, like,
the glove compartment.
Get a rag and I, like, try to wipe that off to keep the smoking from happening.
You do. And there's a little, like, almost indentation visible where it ate away at the axe haft.
Okay, look, do you see this on the haft of the axe right here? Like,
do I see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That just happened.
Wendell, that's an axe you used to chop fucking wood.
No, I killed the thing that you ran over that you couldn't see. I killed it. Some of its blood got on the wood of the axe and...
Did you get its number? And I turned the truck on.
Yeah, I did. But the same noise that it was making, it's coming all from the woods, and that's Hilltop over there. Oh shit! Kenneth was talking about how there was shit going on with the trees, and there's a tree in the back. Holy shit! These things are like killing trees all over. Out at my place, out at Hilltop. What the fuck?
All right, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You saw the chief, right?
Yeah. He's
cool. You think I can see him too? I'm gonna drive to the chief's house.
Colt, you are full of these tonight.
Damn.
I love it.
There's only so much one man can take right now. I got no nap.
I get it, man. I understand where you're coming from. I do.
You clearly don't, Wendell, because you're seeing all this shit.
So, from the fraught edge of the wild, of the forest, forgive me if I'm getting a little bit verbose here, but from this area where there was no civilization, just before that little lip where you can look over the hill and see the lights and the comforting sights of NEWRIDGE, you have passed it. You are back from the brink. You're passing through town, and it's almost bizarre to see the mundane signs of gas station prices as you are heading towards Sheriff Williams' house. Somewhere I don't think you're familiar with, Wendell. Maybe like once or twice, like for some sort of, maybe like a shindig or something like that. But
yeah, just the general knowledge of where it is rather than like, we're going to this place that I'm super familiar with.
Yeah, and that it's near Dino's Bar and Grill and near Colt's place, and that's about it.
Both of those make sense.
Yeah, right. Within walking distance, as Colt put it. You know?
Absolutely true.
So it doesn't have to drive home. It might be the 70s, but there's no reason to drive drunk, kids.
Exactly. I don't want to break a law. I'm an officer of the law.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I need to retcon, if this is really the 70s, every single person has been smoking for every single scene. Don't smoke, kids. You're driving. You crash into... No, you don't.
I'm driving slower, too, and paying much more attention. Because maybe if I hit something this time, I'll see it.
And
I'm like listening to see if I continue to
get
hear
the windows down
and if it fades away. Yeah.
Give me an investigative mystery. It might not literally be that, but...
It's 7.
I'll give you this. Even as you get away from even slightly farther into town, where there are still some trees and stuff, you know, there's still like the forest is encroaching a little bit on the town of NEWRIDGE itself. You don't hear that as much. There's certainly no chittering, and certainly not over the roar of Colt Boots F-150. Is that it?
Ford F-150.
Ford F-150, which is now a nice purr because he's taking it slow. To your knowledge, this sound is receding as you are passing away from the woods. Are there any more marital gems of strife that we should get into before you get to the sheriff's house?
I just wanted to ask if the jawbone was the damn thing that put the dent in my hood.
No? What?
Well, see, you find this jawbone, alright?
Right.
And then you start talking about shit that no one else is seeing, and
Bud
seeing things that no one else is seeing.
Bud sees it.
So Bud saw the police chief.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the bug thing.
I mentioned two different things. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But here's my question. All right? Is you find this thing, and then, I don't know, within, 20 minutes, my car gets a ding in it. So, I'm just asking, is this... fuck it.
I don't know, man.
But
maybe it's just
also
because I'm
dog.
seeing this shit now. Well, yeah, and dogs see shit. That's like a thing.
Yes, I know. Dogs have eyesight. I am not.
No, I mean like
challenged.
They see shit, man. Like that people don't usually notice, but now I'm like noticing shit.
Wendell, I got one question because I wasn't in that room the entire time.
I did not do drugs.
Okay. Because, you're talking about seeing shit, man. And usually when you talk about seeing shit, man, you're usually high as fuck, man.
I have only done drugs with you. What are you talking about?
I have never smoked weed.
You're full of shit.
I am not full of shit. That is
Literally
character.
the only time I've smoked weed is with you.
That is not true. Also, your mom thinks you're doing LSD. She told me while we were cooking.
Well, I told her explicitly that I'm not on LSD.
Well,
so
she didn't believe
my,
you. She didn't fucking believe you, alright?
That's about par for the course.
Well, anywho, I think I helped your case.
Well, thank you.
And then I'm just getting
You roll up. It's funny how every single the only elapsed duration, like it only takes as long as it takes to get through a conversation to get to that location. Isn't that crazy?
Small town
It's the
life.
magic of NEWRIDGE.
It's like the magic of Carlos as well. I wonder where he is
Carlos
right now.
Mencia, he's dead.
Probably dead. All right.
He's with what's the Jim Craig, the demon?
Oh, Craig Otherone.
Craig Otherone. Jim Craig Otherone.
It's funny, there actually is a night shift policeman, Colt would know this, named Jimmy, who is not that's what he does. He's kind of older, so, you know.
He's going to start a food restaurant. Serve really, really fast sandwiches.
Oh, is he into, like, big game and shit?
Yeah. He hunts bears all the time. Sorry.
Okay, so...
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I lied. There was actually a little bit more stretch of road for you.
It's a driveway.
Yeah, it's a driveway. That's what they call those. Here's the thing. How come you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway? Ooh, spooky New Ridge!
Corin, is that you?
Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think.
Yeah, how come?
How come?
You arrive. Why come? You arrive.
We'll let Colt tell you why.
What do you do? What do you do, adventurers?
Get out and put Bud on his leash.
What does it look like, Joshua Williams' house? By the way, this is as good a time as any, while he's thinking of what it looks like, to say, I'm very sorry, listeners. I did refer to him as John Williams, like the Star Wars composer way back in the day, but it is Joshua Williams canonically. Anyway, what does his house look like?
It's probably also like a cabin.
Sure.
Sort of thing. Just because both of these areas are a little bit
More wooded.
out of the town, somewhat, but not like far out of the town.
Yeah, it's not
just
like a long way. It's in the woods, though.
in the town,
Yeah.
but also not like a log cabin. Just kind of cabiny in its make.
It has the qualities of cabin.
Yeah, Mom's a real estate agent.
It's
I'm
cabin-esque.
working here. But it's one level and probably for a family, but it's now just like him living
Just
in
him.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Does he have any kids? They'd be adults by now, but we don't have to set it right now.
No, I like what you said about having like probably one daughter.
Yeah, maybe Amanda, who lives in Portland. You know.
Yeah, and maybe always kind of want, like maybe his wife died before being able to have a son,
yeah,
and that's where kind of like
That's why
comes
he.
from. Not that having a son was like a problem with his daughter, but just like
It would go with maybe
it was
why
something
you
him
and
and his
Colt,
wife
why
wanted.
he and Colt get along so well. They both experience loss, and
Yeah.
There's another very specific thing that you noticed since you were keeping an eye out for it, Wendell, is that the chittering. It's just normal here. It's like the normal sounds of the forest at night. Okay. It's not specifically like the of the weird bug thing.
Right, like it was over a hilltop.
Yeah.
Is there a vehicle in the driveway?
There is not.
There's not a vehicle in the driveway.
No.
All right.
His cruiser? No.
Question.
Yes.
I don't want to like game break or anything.
Sure.
Like this is just me like trying to figure out. Would it make sense for me to know if he had a spare key somewhere?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I don't want to kick down his door.
I mean, tell me why, story-wise, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, you do.
I mean, I feel like him and Booth probably have an open door policy.
Absolutely.
In the sense like
You
Booth probably invites him over to his house sometimes.
drink beer and watch the game.
Yeah, you know what I
exactly.
mean? And like, so he probably would know. Probably has never used it before.
It's under a flower pot or something.
But or if
there's no flowers in the flower
or if
pot.
he's left town to go see his daughter or whatever,
Sure.
he might have had Booth look over the house
in
or
and
just check in on stuff and water a flower for him.
Absolutely. He's got a beautiful garden. Maybe, I don't know.
No,
Vegetable.
I just want to find the spare key then.
You do.
And open the house.
It's
up and
under
go
a
outside.
pot. And
Beautiful flower.
just with a beautiful flower. One would say a magical spooky flower.
Listen, Chief is really good at planning.
Yeah, and you get
Got
his
that green
you get his key.
Okay, I just want to open the house up and go inside.
Sure. What are you looking for? FYI, for my information.
I want to just make 100% sure that he is not in this building before I haul my ass out to Siskiyou, which I know I'm probably going to have to do as Booth, not Andrew.
Right.
You're saying, like, Booth is like, the whole ride, the back of the brain is like, son of a bitch, this shit again. Like, I gotta go to Siskiyou to find someone and get them out of Siskiyou. Great. Again. Because that went well last time.
Right.
And so, like, it's like, if there's any chance he's inside this house, anything, I just want to go in the house. I'm like, know for a fact that he's not here.
Great.
And then I'm not hauling my ass out there to get screwed over again.
Sure. I'm not going to make you investigate a mystery. He's not here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I investigate to see if he left a rifle in his house?
Go for
or
it.
any form of firearm?
I think it's safe to say that he does have
Okay.
a rifle somewhere in the house. Is he a hunter, I would assume? Like
Probably
a lot of people
hunts,
in
but
NEWRIDGE.
like I don't know if he has anything as being a police chief in his house.
I'm sure. Here's the question. Is it available for somebody to just walk into his house to go get? Or is it like in a safe or something?
That's what I'm curious
gun,
about.
Probably a gun safe, right? If he's Sheriff
Right, yeah.
Joshua Williams, yeah.
I'm just curious if I can get
now,
to
here's
any of
the
this
real
shit.
question.
Yeah.
Does Booth have the combination to his gun safe where you know he keeps this rifle?
Probably not, but I'd love to make a guess at it because I know him.
I fucking love it. What are you doing in the middle of this?
I think that I'm checking around the outside of like
I'm
the
just
perimeter
stealing
of the house.
from him while I'm there.
it's on the kitchen counter.
No, I think
Here's the gun.
At least for me, the second I know
Yeah.
he's not in there, I'm like, I'm gonna find if there's anything that can help me. I'm taking it.
Sure.
He'll appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that while he's like inside, I think that Wendell's kind of weird about like going in the sheriff's house and looking through his stuff. So I think that he's kind of checking around the outside, around the perimeter with
Bud. Bud takes a pee, but there's nothing like super untoward. You don't hear them specifically. It's more of the standard night, forest and night sounds by
chitterers.
tabletop audio.
Thanks, tabletop
To-
audio.
To get to Siskiyou, do we go to the interstate or towards Acre's house?
You go towards the interstate and north.
Okay.
So like on the
Logical.
opposite side of town from my house,
Yes.
Yeah.
over that way, and then north on I-1, right?
It's interstate, I believe.
Logistics
5.
question.
Oh, 5?
Yeah, it's right there.
That's I was looking
Yep,
at the map
Interstate
wrong.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Interstate 5. Yeah.
I have a logistics question for later.
Okay.
Guessing at the safe.
Great. So what would this would probably be something like I love it. So
I'm just trying to figure out, like...
yeah. I like the idea of doing this kind of like almost like read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Right? Like where you are trying to use the information that you have to
Yeah.
get through this obstacle.
Okay.
So that would be plus sharp, unless you want to make a very compelling case for why Booth can guess Joshua Williams' safe combination. I'm okay to.
I want
for
to
either.
charm the shape. No, I'm just kidding.
It's gonna have
no,
to be.
I like.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything other than sharp. Like it's not
Yeah.
like I'm so cool as I
Yeah.
put in this combination.
Yeah.
Like
or
it's like being able to
Yeah.
put together the information that you
Yeah.
have, which
Yeah.
is sharp to me.
great.
Unless I try and bust the safe open. But
So one
I
of the
don't think
questions
that's the option that I'm going
Is
for here.
what's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims? Only a couple of those are
I guess the best
applicable
way
to
in
this. Yeah,
is
yeah. So
figure it out.
as far as I'm concerned, you only need a 7 to get
so
it.
roll plus sharp, baby. Let's go. That is
Nice.
a fucking 7.
Nice.
A 5 and a 2.
Do you have an even sharp?
What
yeah, I have a
is
flat sharp.
Hilarious.
at the risk of blowing up his spot? What is his combination? How does Colt do this?
42069.
42068. 420 dressage dance to Despacito dab whip highlight reel.
I think Booth puts his wife's birthday into the combination.
And it instantly clicks open.
And inside there is
Among other things, there's
Like-
there's boring legal papers, deeds, rights,
I don't care. I'm not
birth
stealing
certificates,
from
that sort of thing, and a unloaded in pieces disassembled hunting rifle, along
Okay.
with a couple what would you say bandoliers of ammunition or whatever,
Okay.
or just boxes, just case,
yeah.
little,
I'm grabbing all that shit. I'm
Great.
gonna see if there's a bag near me, and I'm gonna actually false.
grocery bag full of
No. False.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to a desk in his house and assemble the rifle.
Great.
And get it assembled, and then find a grocery bag, throw all the ammunition in it, and be like, "We're going to fucking Siskio.
Sure. So we'll say you do that. You are able to assemble the rifle. That means, I believe, it's a 2-harm, far, loud weapon. Like the tags on it are far and loud. You have reassembled the rifle. You are making, I would think, like a little grocery bag full, a little surprise full of, I guess, cases of bullets or whatever.
Yeah, I sling the gun over my shoulder with like a loaded clip in it, and
Great.
carry the rest of the ammo out to the car.
Wendell, you see Booth strapped walk out to the car.
Oh shit! Did he just have a gun lying around?
They had a gun in a safe.
You got in a safe?
Yeah, I got in a safe. It's fine.
Right.
We're going.
All right, but like, so are we just going straight to Siskio?
You got a better idea?
Well,
I am on edge right now. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm not seeing shit. I'm not.
Yeah, man.
Sleeping. If we're going, we're going.
I know. I was just like, man, I was really hoping that I was wrong and that he was going to be here. I wanted to be wrong. I want you to know that.
I'm not. I don't think that you're happy he's not here. All right.
It took a long ass time to canoe into Siskio. We don't have any of the shit we need. We gotta like get some shit before we get in there, right? Otherwise we're gonna be lost and starving out in the middle of nowhere in the woods. Because like, I'm assuming that what I saw was right now. If he's not here, and so that means he's fucking deep in there, man.
Right. So what you saw is him deep in there.
Right.
All right. So if we gotta go get a canoe, we gotta go get all this shit. What happens to him while we're doing that?
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. Like, look, we can try to.
I'm just saying the difference between 30 minutes here is
no, I know
what's got me on edge.
So can we like? Are we able to like get a hold of Jeremy or something and see if he can like help us get the shit we need quick so that we can get out there? Like,
is Jeremy gonna have a canoe at the general store?
I
Probably
wouldn't
not.
think so.
No.
I guess this is where we get into...
Where did we get the canoe from?
That's the good question.
Yeah.
It could have been a friend's. It could have been a rental. It could have been... maybe
is there a place to rent them there?
There might have been a rental place near the park, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this is great. But just so we can clear up some of the timetable type things, it takes almost a day of canoeing by canoe. The reason why he could get in was a helicopter from his friend Rusty into Siskio National Forest. If you don't have a helicopter, and I'm going to say, looking at your backgrounds, I don't think either of you have a helicopter in the backyard.
I don't know. Millionaire bachelor. Cold Booth.
The Boothmobile.
Batman.
The Boothmobile. Boothman.
Yeah, quite well.
For you guys, it would take, however many hours of driving, not too many, I would say less than an hour and a half, to get to Siskio. From there, about a day of... hiking and canoeing. Potage is what you call it, or portage. To get into Crater Lake, Magus Lake, in the center of Siskio. So I don't know if this is...
I know Booth is currently not thinking about that.
Great, take it how you want.
Yeah.
Take it how you want.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long did it take us, like, driving from my house to get here to Williams' spot? 20?
If that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say 20 because you're on the outskirts.
About the length of one conversation.
Yeah. True. So wait, so then, if we rented the canoe from somewhere, neither of us went to take the canoe back. We came back with it last night. Right?
Now, that would mean, canonically speaking, that you left it at the place at the front of the park. Right?
That or it was my canoe.
Sure, that's fine.
But I don't like...
Let's not fuck around with this. Let's say that you guys could have access to a canoe.
Okay.
That
and it's probably
be...
just back at the Acres place at this moment if we didn't have it with us. And,
yeah. If it was with me, if it was mine, or we rented it and didn't drop it off, then we probably dropped it off at your house.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder how much canoe talk is going to stay in the episode.
Leave it all.
That's fine.
Yeah,
okay,
we now know everything about canoes.
Yeah.
A canoe is...
it's a boat.
It is a boat.
It's a boat.
All right, but...
It's a boat. I don't know if you know that.
So look, all right, if he's not here right now, that means he's out in the woods still. I mean, this buddy of his with the helicopter, I mean, like, where is that? Do you know this guy? Like, what's the deal there?
Do I know his buddy with a helicopter?
I don't think you personally know.
I would
Rusty.
know of him. But
he was in the forest. You know that. You know what William said to you, I have a buddy in the Forest Service. His name is Russell, not like Rusty and Quesco. He is currently either in or based out of Burfect County, where the chief had to go to fly in. That is Buttfuck County.
All right.
Which is on the other side of Siskiyou, about 4 hours.
Right. Okay, so we could call the Buttfuck Forest Service.
We can't call him right now.
Do they not have somebody just, like, on call? I mean, there's fires and shit, right?
I don't know.
Give it a shot.
On call?
I mean, we can try with
you, of all people, I think, Booth, would know that there is usually somebody manning a desk.
Always manning it? Okay, cool.
So we can try giving them a call, see if they've heard anything from Rusty, just to make sure that I'm not, having some crazy shit happen. We can call them, and we can, depending on what's going on there, we can run back to the house, get the canoe, get some rations and shit, and then so bust it out, I guess.
Yeah, while I'm calling, why don't you try and take a look in and see if you can see Rusty, since you're doing that now.
Well,
and I head towards the phone.
I mean, I yell after him, I'll try, I don't know who the hell this Rusty guy is.
Yeah, I don't know that you can, I'm just asking, I'm just throwing shit out there, since you're just making up shit, maybe.
So this is interesting.
Yeah.
You don't know Rusty.
Yeah.
You might not know that that's important.
Yeah. No, that's true. I'm like,
Rusty. Like,
I don't know. I'm just making my way to the phone and I'm going to call.
I actually think that instead of like looking for Rusty, I want to try to hone in on Williams again and see if I can get a more holistic.
Give me a roll for use magic, and we'll deal with it after we figure out how you are trying to call these people.
Correct.
So, are you looking in like a?
I think I'm going to call the police office
for Perfect, and try to get.
Yeah, and try and get a number.
Okay. Yeah.
For it.
That's fine. Yeah. So we'll just say that you do, and
because I would probably know whoever runs.
Hi, this is Laura too. I'm also Laura, but in Perfect. No.
Laura too. That's a beautiful French name. Last name. I love that.
You do manage to get a new number. For the Forest Service, and we'll say after a little bit of ringing, finally ringing through to the forest.
I'm also going to pin that number down on a scrap piece of paper and put it in my pocket.
I'm not going to give you a number because our listeners will call them and harangue them.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Asking for Lem, who is the man who picks up the phone.
I just wanted the actual.
Lem picks up the phone.
L-I-M-B.
L-E-M.
Hey, Lim.
Hey, this is the Forest Service. How can I help you?
Hey, this is a Colt Booth over with, where the fuck do we live?
NEWRIDGE?
NEWRIDGE, yeah, thanks. My brain could not come up with that. It's been a rough day.
Well, nice to meet you, Colt. How can I help you?
I'm with the police department, and I was just curious.
NEWRIDGE.
Yeah.
Oh, you're calling about William. Oh, okay, yeah, they left a note. Josh Williams.
Yeah. You heard anything back from him or Rusty?
Well, actually, I just took over the desk. Let me put you on hold for a second.
Okay.
And, you get some
I'm on hold in fucking Buttfuck County.
As he's clearly going through some files that have been left for him on the desk. And he says, all right, I got this. He went out with Rusty, right? On that chopper?
Yeah, he went out on the chopper towards Siskiyou.
All right, so what can I help you with?
I was just curious if you'd heard anything back from either him or Rusty.
Huh. I mean, Rusty checked in around, 10:38 p.m. is last time we had radio contact with Rusty. He seemed to be doing all right. He said he might stay out for a couple more hours.
All right.
You're not supposed to fly at night, so...
we're good. I was just curious. I was making sure you guys had contact with them, because Williams was supposed to be back by 12 o'clock tonight, I just wanted to double check that there was some sort of contact being made.
We did have at, 10:38 p.m. We had radio contact with Rusty. They're not flying the bird at night, so sorry about that.
No worries. I just wanted to double check. Thank you, Lim.
So them Badgers, huh?
I hang up. Just fucking hang up on that shit.
What do you do?
I rolled a 12 on the weird, and so I'm trying to...
So no glitches, and you're trying to look at
Trying to hone in and get a more clear picture
specifically
of what's
Williams.
going on. Yeah, with Williams and what's going on around him.
You see a campsite. You zone in on the top of a campsite. It's not in any place that you're familiar with Siskio. You wouldn't maybe be able to immediately pick it out of a place that you have been in the forest.
Okay.
It's a big forest.
Yeah.
But it's a big, clear... What's the word? Clearing. Big, clear clearing.
Yeah.
And there's a small fire that seems like pretty recent. And you see Williams... taking off a wool sock and like shaking it out and fucking muttering under his breath, and you see a guy with sort of sandy and red speckled beard in the background washing out some pots in a nearby stream. Okay. And this is the scene that you are greeted with as you focus in on Williams with your perfect magic roll.
Hey-o. And so am I still seeing this as like an above thing? Or
yeah.
Okay. I want to... If I can, and I understand if this would require another roll or anything, but I would like to try to zoom in further so that I'm actually in front of him, and I would like
Williams?
to see,
okay, sure,
and I would like to see if through this I can communicate with him.
What does it say on for magic uses? Because this would be another use magic roll.
There's do one thing that's beyond human limitations.
I think that's pushing it.
I don't see anything that would be that specific.
I think pushing beyond human limitations would definitely be pushing the limitations of the words.
Yes.
The grammar.
Yes.
So I'm afraid not.
Okay, that's fine.
Wendell might not know that. You can shout and say Williams or something. You can try to talk to him as though he's there. But
I think that that's maybe I do get to zoom in, but and I try to speak with him, but just nothing.
You hear him, Colt, talking to Williams. What do you say?
I said, Williams, can you hear me? Where in the forest are you? Can you hear me?
He's not responding.
I'm in the back of the forest.
Do you say that, Colt?
Yep. I'm in danger.
I don't even know if I can hear him. If I can hear Colt.
He can hear you, but you probably can't.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that I'm so
I see.
tuned in this thing that I can't
fuck
hear.
your sister.
Are you trying to make sure he can hear?
Yeah.
You heard that.
Colt, what the fuck?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I saw him. I was trying to talk to him.
Did it work?
Talking to him didn't work, but I could see him, and I saw.
But you saw him.
I saw Rusty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's awesome.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the forest right now.
Yeah.
They're camping out and shit.
I called Forest Services, and they said they talked to him about 2 hours ago. Said they were staying there.
Yeah, they're camped out.
They're
camped out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, I know. I found that out, too. Nice job. Detectives.
Are you being serious about it being cool now?
I'm totally being serious with you. Don't you wish you had an insight check?
I know. I'm like...
You can read a bad situation. Who's the most vulnerable here?
Oh my gosh.
Your ego.
Please, let's do it. I don't care. Let's have an opposed roll.
Man.
What's
I'm
the
like,
plan, detective?
I'm like, well, whatever. Look.
No, yeah, it's cool.
It doesn't look like he's in immediate danger right now. They're camped out in the woods. I saw him, like, this Rusty guy was, like, washing out some pans and shit, and Williams was there next to a fire. So it doesn't look like something's, like, about to eat him or anything. So that's good.
Okay. All right.
So, I mean, do we get our shit together and head out there or head to Perfect? Because, I mean, they might... I mean, if they're not flying, I don't know how far they are.
Perfect.
Do what?
Nothing. No.
I mean, I don't want to go to Perfect.
I know you don't.
Nobody wants to go to Perfect.
Well, never mind.
Roll sharp, specifically, Wendell.
8.
Keep talking.
So look, I mean, we can get our stuff together. If they're
I'm putting
not,
the ammo in the cab right
if
now.
they're not in danger, they might be like waiting until morning to fly out of there. And so then, if that happens, we'll be out in the middle of the woods.
Right, we don't want to do that.
You hear one chitter
Can I tell where it's coming from?
somewhere in the woods behind you, and Bud hears it too.
All right. So how about we wait until morning? We can call back, or whoever you called. Do you not hear that?
What? The big pauses in your...
No, it's the same noise from earlier.
The woods?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
And I'm going in the house to like relock the safe and then lock the house up.
I'm getting the axe back out of the truck and the rag. You know, find the chittering and like be on my guard.
As you are waiting with this guard, with this axe at the ready, as Booth has conveniently gone inside, and as Bud is standing at attention looking around the same as you are, something huge and silvery, another one of these horrible chittering things, immediately makes itself visible to you on a branch and shoots out of its long proboscis something directly at your feet. Roll Act Under Pressure to do whatever it is you are about to do. Act Under Pressure is cool.
Cool, so that's an 8.
Great, mixed success. What do you do?
I knock. It's coming at my feet.
Yeah, it's just shot something at your feet.
Okay, I want to like jump out of the way and make sure that Bud gets out of the way.
Okay, you are not able to get Bud out of the way as this thing, I'm going to impose a price here. You get out of the way, and whatever this thing shot at you is now, and this sort of horrible webbing springs out from this projectile and enwraps Bud's front and hind left legs, and he lets out a startled yelp and falls over as he's just been webbed on his legs. You probably hear this. What do you do, Wendell?
I hear the yelp.
You hear the yelp.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna pull my gun and I guess slowly start walking towards it.
Yeah. Colt! And then
Now
how
I'm
far
running.
was this thing?
It's sitting in the branches of the tree, about maybe 10 feet away, 7 feet up.
7 feet up, so I could like chop at the branch that it's on by reaching.
I don't think so. It would have to be like a lunging, like sort of jumping thing. You can attempt it, absolutely. We'll see how it goes in my. So what are you attempting to do when you're trying to chop at it from that far? Hit it?
I would like to cleave it in twain.
Okay, so you're gonna try to kick some ass.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Cool. You're gonna engage with it.
Yeah, I'm going to engage with it.
Give me a tough roll.
I would like to use the big whammy.
Okay. Cool. Yes. Roll.
7 plus 3, which is a 10.
That's a full success.
Yes.
What do you do as you attempt to? What does it look like when you are using the big whammy?
Okay, for the listeners, the big whammy, essentially, I roll plus weird instead of plus tough. And I think that means that I do go for it as like this leaping, cleaving thing, and I think that somehow I have some extra boost in this leap where I'm able to get the good angle on the chitterer.
And you see this, Colt, as Wendell, almost superhuman for a second. We'll use the parlance of use magic as a move. Goes beyond human limitations for a second and springs into the air and brings the axe down on the chitterer, which is, as you are doing so, aiming that horrible long proboscis at you. Take 1 harm as it makes this horrible spit, something different from the restraining web. This acidic thing that burns through your clothes. 1 harm.
Okay.
And what is the harm of your axe?
It says
it's 2, that's
harm,
right.
close, obvious, ignore armor, so I don't know if that means
Yeah.
it's like...
I
don't roll for any other thing, it's just always does 2.
As you bring this axe directly into this chitterer, and you manage to open up a silvery gout where some of this ichor flies out. As an added bonus, you have knocked it out of the tree further down onto the ground. Now, a sort of obtuse angle away from you, Bud, the car, and now entering the scene, Booth.
Okay.
This thing is burning. Whatever it spat at you is now burning through your t-shirt a little bit as you try to wipe it off.
Do I see shit on him burning?
Yes.
Do I see webbing
You
on the
smell
dog?
it. You smell burning skin. You see the webbing on the dog, and
Do
you
I
see
fucking
his shirt.
See the animal?
You do not see the animal.
What the fuck do you do to your dog?
It's another one of the chitterers, man. It's over here.
The what?
The bug things, and I think I want to use magic as I'm going back over toward the chitterer. Wendell, not even like really thinking about it, but just like, don't fucking hurt my dog. And I would like to enchant a weapon.
Okay, give me a roll.
Plus 11.
I'm not sure why we made his weird stat so high. How does this look when you enchant this fire axe, this woodcutter's axe?
This wooden axe.
What does it look like for Booth? Because I think Booth sees this.
Yeah, I think that in the same way of like the shadow people that we saw, I think that, and I don't know how visible it is in the dark, but I think that like some sort of like shadowy, smoky energy comes off of the axe. Not like an outright like fire, but like some sort of smoky thing.
There's some after image of it.
Go for that shitterer.
Great. So now after that, after you've enchanted it, you're going to roll to kick ass.
Yeah.
Great. Give me a roll plus tough.
It has plus harm and plus magic, but does that doesn't?
So
add
magic is a
anything to
tag.
hit. That doesn't add anything.
Nothing to hit. Yeah.
Okay. So I will. A 6 is still a miss, right?
A 6 is a miss.
Roll? Yeah.
Yeah. So as you enchant this axe, it manages to get the better of you for just a second, and just the instant it took for you to do whatever it is you just did to this axe. And as you plunge it into the earth, it skitters deftly to the side and pierces you through the knee, through the leg, with its long proboscis. Take 1 harm.
Okay.
And you are now bleeding profusely from the shin.
Oh shit!
You see this. I mean, if you can see that close, you see gouts of blood come out of as he hits the ground, even less of the ground than you would have expected since there's nothing there. You see blood sort of spurt out of his left leg.
Shoot it!
Shoot what? You? Your dog? What the fuck are you talking about?
The fucking thing that's right here as I'm going for it again.
Going for it again. Would you say this is another kick ass, or are you trying to help him like see it? Like what is the thing you're doing?
I think that I say here, and I like go take another swing at it.
So what do you?
As here, as opposed to being like this thing that I'm trying to
kick its ass.
Chop.
Yeah,
yes.
Give me another kick ass.
That is a 15.
Okay. On a 10 plus, you get to choose 1 extra effect. Gain the advantage, which means you take 1 on your next roll, or you can give it to another hunter. You inflict terrible harm, which is 1 more harm than you would have, or you suffer less when it hits you again. Or you can force them where you want to.
I think want to use that as I'm talking to help him, like just be like, this is where it is.
So you're giving him a +1 on his next roll.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. As opposed to harm, less harm, this other stuff.
I take a shot where the axe is.
Great.
So I did 3 harm to it with the axe that time?
You did...
Wait. No, it did 4 harm because it has the 2 for the axe.
Oh, that's right. It does more
harm
damage.
That it did, and then another one for
this
the
thing
terrible harm.
Looks horrible. As even worse than as it's a chittering bug monster.
Yeah.
You managed to bring the axe down, and what does it do to this body? This thing, this silvery carapace, whatever you've done to your axe.
I think
axe does smush.
Yeah.
What does magic do?
I think that with the magic and everything, it actually like sends cracks through this outer shell with this smoke.
This smoke.
Yeah.
Act under pressure, Colt, because you don't know what you're firing at.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's fucking stupid.
And take a +1.
8 plus 1 is 9. Do I add anything for act under pressure?
You can,
right?
if you bottle it up.
Oh, fuck that shit, no.
You'd only have to add 1 to make it a full success.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not going to give you that much power after just for this.
Great. Poof, with this hunting rifle.
Oh, this is the pistol.
Oh, with the pistol? Oh,
yeah.
Directly poof, into whatever this thing is underneath your axe. And Colt, you see the bullet go in and stop in midair. This thing dies beneath your axe. The bullet is hanging there.
I remove the axe and immediately like wipe off any of the...
I aim the gun at Wendell.
Wendell, what the fuck?
Dude, why are you
Did
pointing that at me?
What the fuck did you just do to your axe?
Bud is going insane seeing you aim at Wendell.
That's fine. Bud can't get up
What?
right now.
I killed it. You killed it. I was hitting the shit out of it. What? Do you still not?
No.
How do you not see this thing?
I literally see a bullet hanging in air. I watched you jump more than any human should be able to jump and put shadows around a damn thing.
I did
Are
what?
you even fucking Wendell?
I put shadows around.
Your axe,
Oh,
you dumbass.
Shit. Well, I didn't notice that. To be fair, look, man. First of all, please put the gun down.
Nope, not putting the gun down.
I put the axe down.
I'm still not putting the gun down. I watched you do stuff without the damn axe. Put the damn jawbone down somewhere, and I'll put the gun down a
Okay,
little bit.
and I take the jawbone and I set it like down on the ground next to me.
Walk away from it.
Okay, all right, man.
How far are you getting away from it?
I will take as many steps until it seems like you are satisfied.
I put the gun, like, when you get about 15 feet away from the jawbone, I lower the gun, but I still have it in my hand.
Look, man, I don't know why you can't see this shit, but like, and I point to what I see is the body, what he sees is the bone. I'm like, look, man, we don't know what we're dealing with, and I get that that's scary, but like, we can't fucking turn on each other right now.
I'm not turning on you right now.
You just pointed a gun at me.
Yeah, because I'm not quite sure you're you right now.
Not sure I'm me.
Yeah. You come back with this jawbone that no one knows how you got, save you, who said you found it in a dream. Then you start doing all this shit where you're seeing people that aren't here. You're seeing things that aren't here. You're jumping higher than I ever seen a man jump, even in the MB damn A. You're a fucking getting stabbed and bleeding everywhere. Your dog's covered in web. You're covered in, like, your clothes are burnt. And you put shadows, like I damn saw in the damn motherfucking lake, around your damn axe. So yeah, I'm pointing a gun at you because I don't rightly fucking know that you're Wendell. So where the fuck did you put Wendell? How are you Wendell?
All right, okay. I understand all of that. Man, I'm telling you, it's me, Wendell. I don't know what I have to do to convince you that I am me.
I don't know. Figure it the fuck out right now.
Look, man, I don't know what's happening to me right now, okay? Cole, I need you. I need your help. I need my best friend, man. I'm sorry.
And your best friend's going to be there for you.
Yeah,
but I need to know that you're Wendell. I need to know that you're my best friend. And my brother. So, I don't know. Figure it the fuck out, but convince me right now.
Alright, man. Am I still bleeding, like, a lot?
It's not unstable.
Okay.
There's a difference between stable and unstable wounds. For purposes of dramatic effect, you're bleeding.
Okay.
But it's not going to, like, kill you.
Yeah.
But you're
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Look, man. If I was something that was not of this world as we know it, whatever the hell, do you really think that whatever is out there would be trying to hurt me and shit? Like, obviously, whatever's going on, I was given something for some reason, and something doesn't like that. I understand that.
Yeah, you were given something that caused a bunch of kids to go die. Did you think about that? Did that thought cross your fucking brain?
Yeah. Not probably as much as it should have, but, like, yes. It did cross my mind. Look, man. We're both in trouble here. Whatever this is, I'm able to see what if I couldn't see the thing? We just fucking got killed by this bug thing.
So right, you keep saying this bug fucking thing.
Yeah.
There is a bullet hanging in the air right there. I am not conceding that. I am conceding that is fucking weird. All right.
I mean, you want to.
I'm not arguing that with you.
I mean, you want to touch it?
Nope.
I mean, maybe you just can't see it.
No, I fucking do not want to touch it.
You want to touch the bone?
I touched it with a bullet. I don't want to touch the fucking bone. I never want to touch the bone. Wink. Alright? The jawbone. I never want to touch the jawbone, Wendell. Stop smiling.
Man, it's kind of funny, though.
Yeah, I know. But we're having a serious, dramatic moment.
I know, but, like, it was funny.
Bud's kind of whimpering a little bit. He can't get up. He keeps trying to do the thing where
I'm counting on him not being able to get up
tries
currently.
to get up, and he can't get up. He's got his legs all webbed up.
I'm going to start making my way to Bud, but keeping an eye on Wendell.
Bud's a little spooked. You know, this is not a side of Colt he has seen before.
That's fine. But I'm going to lean down very slowly and start pulling webbing off of him.
It's
the best I can.
Gross. It's like...
I'll use my knife if I need to.
You do, because it's restraining. There's parts of it that are still sticky, but like what it's done is so easily restrain this dog. An athletic dog.
Yeah.
And you don't... Where did it come from? You don't know. It's almost like spiderweb in movies.
Yeah. I got you. It's a Spider-Man thing going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As he's like going over there to help Bud, I'm like, do you want me to like recite every lyric of Poems and Praise and Promises or something? Like, what do you...
The fuck?
What?
Only Wendell would ask that dumb of a question. Fuck you.
So are we good?
Wendell, I don't know what good is anymore, alright? I'm looking at a bullet hanging in midair. I watch you, superhuman, jump to the top of a tree with an axe with shadows around it. How's your axe looking, by the way?
How is my axe looking?
It's a good question. Check the magic thing. How long does it last?
It doesn't say how long it
Let's
lasts.
just say it's still there. This is your shadow axe now.
I mean, yeah, it's got shadows and stuff. How about the would it being magic have something to do with the acid part of the situation?
I'm sorry?
D&D
Like,
motherfucker.
Well, since it's now like a magic thing, does that like mean that the acid thing still happens to the wood part of it? Like
You didn't get any blowback on this time, so you're not
Okay.
sure whether that's the case, whether it's now impervious or anything like that.
Okay.
I, the DM, can tell you probably not.
Okay.
It's wood. It's
Yeah.
just enchanted wood.
Yeah.
I'm not a DM. I'm a keeper. Whatever that means.
So,
Right.
Wendell, I need you to tell me what that's about right now.
What this?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly,
'Cause-
I don't know. I just got really pissed that the thing got Bud, and then I guess this happened, and I
Yes.
started swinging at it.
So here's my problem. You don't know.
Right?
Right? You don't know. All this shit you're doing, your only answer is, you don't know.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying shit out, honestly.
Yeah, cool. So what if that shit hurts you? What if that shit hurts May? What if that shit hurts me or Bud or your mom or this town? Just because you're trying shit out.
I'm just trying to do it to help, man.
Yeah, I know you're just trying to help. But I want you to think about it for a second.
All right. Yeah.
You want a gun? I'll give you a damn gun. I'll teach you to shoot better. I don't give two shits. But right now, this magic shit that you're just having, I don't know why you're trusting it so easily. Things in life come at a price, boy.
Yeah, man, I know, but like, a lot of it, like this shit aside from fucking looking for Williams, man, like, I'm not doing the shit on purpose. Like the time that you asked me to look for
And
him,
that
I looked for him, but
doesn't-
the other stuff just happened.
But that doesn't bother you. That doesn't bother you that this is just happening.
No, man, it bothers me. I'm just trying to keep my shit together. I don't know what's going on. All I know is shit's happening, and I got a feeling that even if I try to get rid of that thing, and I point to the bone,
It flies to your hand.
I pull my gun
drop it
back
again.
on
You
Wendell.
drop it again.
I have not dropped my gun, though. I'm pointing it at you.
I did not want that to happen. I just want to be clear.
What was that? You
not-
didn't want that to happen, but it did.
That is correct. Yes.
So you still not concerned about this shit?
No, I'm pretty concerned.
Yeah, okay. Keep that shit in check and I'm fine. And I lower the gun and start getting stuff in the car. And is Bud free yet?
Bud is free.
Okay,
he
sweet.
whimpers over to Wendell. I think, pretty concerned about your leg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can we do something about this leg? Because that fucking thing got me. My leg is bleeding.
I look at his leg.
It's bad. It's not bad in terms of the game, but like this is a wound. This is precisely 2 harms worth of wound.
I will work on these precisely 2 harms of wound. I go to the back of the truck and I grab, like, medical kit that's back there. And I come back down and I'm like, alright. I'm gonna work on your leg right now.
Thank you.
Okay? Don't do magic.
I will not do magic.
Don't try and heal yourself.
Nope.
Don't anything, please. Dear God. What do I add to this?
Your first aid is, I think, cool.
Okay.
Is that right? It's on your sheet.
Yes. So that is going to be 8.
Yeah. You get to choose between stabilizing, which you don't have to do because it's not
And
an
2
unstable,
points.
and 2 points of harm.
Well, then I'll just bandage his damn leg, stop the bleeding, clean it out a little bit, and heal those 2 points.
The burns are like acid or fire burns. It's the skin itself is blanched, almost like a sun poisoning or something, sunburn. I'm making it as clear as possible.
No. I'm with you. I just, as for Colt, I got nothing.
I mean, like, you... And as he's working on it and, like, sees the...
Do not talk to me while I'm working on this, okay? I am at my wit's end with this shit. Alright? Let me just wrap the damn leg. Alright? And then you can talk to me all you want about it.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
Then I finish that.
So we gotta go back and check back in on them in the morning and see if they've flown back in, or what do you think?
Well, we can't get out there tonight.
Yeah.
And if something actually did bite your damn leg, which the only other option is that you stuck that axe blade in your own damn leg, but I didn't see that part of this encounter, so...
Also, it doesn't even look like anything my axe does. There's no edge that looks like
It's
that.
a pierce.
Yeah.
FYI.
Yeah.
I just worked on it. I know, Wendell. I'm aware. Okay? I'm just struggling.
And I get that.
Since we can't get out there, I mean, I guess we just prep. I mean, you want to take Bud all the way out to Siskiyou, or you want to leave him at home?
No, not with those things and whatever the hell else. No, I'm leaving Bud at home.
Alright. So we're definitely going back to your house at some point.
Yeah, before we leave, should I do something with that thing? And I point to the chipper.
hanging bullet.
Yeah.
You do whatever the fuck you want with that. It is kind of cool to see a hanging bullet, though.
I mean, it's pretty cool, right?
Well, I mean, you
What?
you don't see a hanging bullet, do
No,
you?
I mean, I see the thing that it is, but, like, it's invisible or some shit, and, like, I've never heard of that before, so...
Alright. Skeptically, as you say that something looks cool that you say you can't see.
That you can't see. Oh, no, I'm saying the fact
I'm
that it's
saying,
like, yeah, it looks like a
I
hanging
was
bullet to you.
referencing the bullet, and you were like, yeah, it looks cool. And I was like, the fuck, there is a thing there. Fuck you, Wendell. Yeah, move it, whatever, I don't care. Fuck it. And I walk over to wherever it is, and I go to touch the bullet.
I say, wait, before you put your hands in there, it's like acid and
I
shit.
kick
but
it
like,
with my boot.
Okay, yeah. With kicking it, you hit something.
But I don't see anything.
You do not see it. There's a scorch.
Is anything on me burning?
No, I'll say.
Okay, well, that's good.
Oh, you do see, there is a little bit of ichor or whatever being spilled on the grass.
See that. I just
You don't see the ichor. You do see what it
Where
does
the
to the
grass
grass,
is
where
dying.
it begins to burn and blight a little bit. It gets a little bit dead looking.
I just walk to the truck. I just walk to the fucking truck and turn it on.
I think we get back in the truck, and Wendell looks at Colt and he says, so, that thing that you felt was there, that noise that it makes?
Yeah.
There's a shitload of that noise coming from Hilltop.
Well, Then, Wendell, why don't we go back to your house? And if you feel super up to it, you can try and convince your mom and your sister to come stay at my house, which is much farther away from Hilltop.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to episode 4 of New Ridge. We're thrilled to be getting another one of these episodes out. We've been having a lot of fun with this campaign with the Dirty Boys. If you've been enjoying it as much as we have, please make sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the Quest Company on iTunes, or let us know directly on our various accounts. You can find us on social media at the Quest Company and at our website, questcompanypodcast.com. In main quest news, we're planning on releasing episode 23 this Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. If you're all cut up all the way to episode 22, we know you're chomping at the bit to find out what's going to happen to the gang, as they have once again found themselves in quite the precarious position. Also, got a quick plug here. Our beloved Joe Cash recently released an EP, and it is so good. You can find it on Bandcamp by searching for Joseph Cash Sisters EP. As always, I'd like to thank Joe Lightus for editing New Ridge, as well as the incredible artists whose music we use in these episodes. So thank you to tabletopaudio.com for the tracks Forest at Night and Dust to Dust, as well as Pablo Perez for the song One of These Nights, Jazar for the song Breaking Bad, and Komiku for the song Ancient Heavy Tech Donjon. And you can find more of their music on freemusicarchive.org. That's everything for me, so I'll catch you next episode when everything starts going so right for our friends Wendell and Colt, and they experience absolutely no problems. Just kidding, we're in for quite a ride. Thanks for listening to New Ridge here at the Quest Company.